Welcome to the Horseshoe Las Vegas. Over 2,800 rooms, over 68,000 square feet of gaming space, pools, arcades, a speakeasy, new restaurants. There's a lot to explore. Let's head inside. We're in the Renovated Resort King Room, the cheapest room that you can get here at the Horseshoe in Las Vegas. Right now, I'm really digging this for a standard room on the Strip. The wallpaper and decor reminds me a little bit of my stay over at the Paris standard room, but with a more minimalist, almost mid-century type of feel to it. Here in the center of the room, we have the bed, which has a really plush, luxe feel to it, and it's accompanied by two lamps that have outlets at the bottom of them, in addition to another lamp with outlets on the desk and more on the side of the TV console. In front of the bed, you'll find a nice large flat screen TV where you can find for yourself a lovely little welcome message with your name on it, and where you can peruse through various live TV channels, request room service, schedule an alarm, or set your checkout time. Under the TV, you'll find a mini fridge. If you've seen my other videos, know I'm very happy about, as this has become increasingly rare within hotels on the Strip, unless it's one of those mini bars where you have to pay for the items in. You also can't take them out, they'll still charge you anyways. Now, let's flip around by the window on the other side of the bed, where you'll find two lovely simple armchairs, which right now are facing this way towards the door and bed, although they're right next to the window. So, you know, if you have some room service or you're having a drink, you might want to turn them around, be able to enjoy the view out the window. Which, speaking of, let's open these curtains and take a look right now. Not too bad. We can't see the Strip from here. Like I said, we didn't get any upgrades, just the cheapest room you could get from Caesar's website, but really great nonetheless, and no issues when it comes to comfort and that sort of thing, which is what you want. I guess you can open the windows here. They have a little sign next to the window warning you that it's moth season and encouraging you not to keep the windows open as they're attracted to the lights in here. Let's go take a quick look at the bathroom right now. First of all, there's this nice, lovely big mirror right outside of the bathroom. Great for getting ready if you're hitting the town for a club or just having a nice dinner date at a restaurant here on the Strip. Anyways, here's the bathroom itself. I really like it. It comes with a lot of washcloths, hand towels, all of that sort of thing. A really generous amount. Has a lovely, simple waterfall type of sink. All your basics for toiletries and that sort of thing. Hair dryer, some extra toilet paper, all that. I like that there's a little nook for the toilet seat in the corner here, and then a nice big rainfall shower. Looks good. I'll give you my final thoughts later on, of course, but so far. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. The closet is really big. One of the biggest that I've seen in a hotel on the Strip. You could even have a whole person sleep in there. Of course, I wouldn't recommend that. It has some hangers if you like hanging your clothes, a safe for your valuables, and then an iron and an ironing board. So, first impressions, I think the room is a great deal for the price. I'll go into a more thorough cost breakdown for our 3-night stay here and my final thoughts on everything with the room and the resort later on in this video. But for now, summer's just beginning and things are heating up. We've got a pool to take a look at, new restaurants and renovations to check out. Let's head down to the casino floor right now so I can show you everything that the Horseshoe Las Vegas has to offer. We're on the main casino level right now, which is actually quite large and has a pretty good variety of games and tables. When it first opened in 1973, it was actually the original MGM Grand and was one of the largest hotels in the world of the time. It then became Bally's in 1986 after being purchased by Bally's Manufacturing, and today it's owned by Caesars Entertainment, who recently rebranded it into the Horseshoe Las Vegas, named after the original Binion's Horseshoe Casino in downtown Las Vegas. So here on the casino floor, in front of me right now on the north side is the Rideshare pickup and drop-off location, right next to registration and check-in, and actually off of Flamingo Road, not the Vegas Strip. If you go to the far end that way, you'll find the event spaces of the Horseshoe, including where the World Series of Poker tournament is held every year. On the other end of the casino floor, you'll find the two main restaurants here in the Horseshoe, Jack Binion's Steak and the newly opened My Asia restaurant, which you'll see more of later in this video. From here, as you can see behind me, you can take a bridge over to the Paris Hotel, which is connected to the Horseshoe and where you'll also be coming from if you're self-parking, as the two resorts share the same garage space. So if you're parking, just know that you'll need to cut across to the other end of the casino space to find registration. Alright, it's pool time. Let's head down to the lower level where you'll need to go to get access to the pool and fitness center. Let's go.
Yeah, it's a hot day. I'm hanging in the sunshine. You should hit me with the splash gun so I cool down. Won't you come on over? We can party till the sun's down. Baby, let me buy you a drink while we're dancing a blink. I could go for some Queen Bee too. Macy's going boom boom. Baby, if you're looking for some crazy, I'll tell you everybody's standing in a line for the water slide.
Welcome to the Blu Pool. So, two pools, one of them quite large, 10 cabanas, 28 day beds, and a bar where you can get frozen cocktails and some light bites. Honestly, it's alright. It has a pretty chill, laid-back vibe. There is some music over by where the bar is located, but otherwise it's not really much of, a party sort of atmosphere. And there's also the monorail station for the Horseshoe and Paris hotels directly behind the pool area. You enter that station in the same place where you enter the pool from. But anyways, I'm just gonna sip on my Miami Vice cocktail for a bit longer, relax by the pool, and then I'll see you all back inside. On the lower level, also known as the mall level, you'll find an arcade if you're here with your kids, or for yourself, no judgment. And while your kids are at the arcade, you can stop by the bar right next to it for a drink. Several shops, a Twilight Zone themed mini golf spot, and a National Geographic exhibit on rarely seen photographs of the extraordinary. There's also a little food court space with options like Johnny Rockets. While grabbing a bite, also stop by the fabulous Las Vegas sign for a little bit of a photo shoot. As you can see, there's a lot of options for families with their children down here, but there's plenty of fun to be had for adults as well, including the Cabinet of Curiosities bar and lounge, which also contains a hidden speakeasy within called the Lock. After discovering its entrance, you're supposed to call a locksmith, who will then give you clues to help you crack the code to gain entry. Sounds like fun. Let's find out if we can get in. Yes, Parker Green. Yeah. All right. Thank you. So we just finished at the Lock Speakeasy. I have to say, it is an excellent mixology experience. While you're trying to crack the code in order to get in, they give you the option to either walk through the door or crawl through a tunnel space. We elected to crawl through the tunnel space because that sounded a lot more fun. Once you're inside, today when we went, there was a 2-drink minimum. So for the first drink, I selected from the menu the Daydreamer, which was very foamy and flavorful. I really enjoyed it. For our second drinks, we both elected to fill out the secret menu on the back of the card that they provide you, where you can select from various options. For my drink, I chose naughty, savory, beach, and fire. When it came out, I thought the bartender had put together all of those concoctions perfectly and made a really unique mixture. She was very attentive and very willing to provide any, accommodations or changes that you would want. All of the drinks were around $20 to $25. I know you might think that's a little bit steep, but for the experience and for the quality of what you're receiving, I highly recommend. Now, with a few drinks inside of us, we're feeling a little bit hungry. And we have a reservation upstairs at the newly opened My Asia restaurant. Let's head up there now. Opened by James Beard Award-winning chef Martin Yang only a couple months ago. I'm really excited to see how it is and check it out. All right, let's go. Okay, the food all got here. We have a feast on our hands. To start, we have the Beijing pork pot stickers appetizer. Try one of the pot stickers by itself. Okay. Definitely juicy. The Taiwanese braised beef noodle soup has nice big chunks of bok choy. The very tender beef, obviously. Look at it, it's so cute. Ooh, good heat to the broth. 10 out of 10. So our chow fun is the barbecue pork chow fun. Very flavorful, savory, filling. Alright guys, time for dessert. So I just got a small little lychee panna cotta with some strawberries on top. Gonna dig in, see how it is. Interesting. Very fruity, creamy, tasty. I like it. Very light dessert. I thought the food there was fantastic. Hearty, filling, rich. Atmosphere and vibe was really fun to go into with the open air kitchen and all of that. I think this is a very underrated spot here on the Vegas Strip, and I honestly can't recommend it enough. The next time you're around in Vegas, I definitely think you should check this place out. Give it a try. Time for final thoughts. Alright guys, it's our last day here. We're about to check out. Let's go into the nitty gritty about the cost and how I feel about my stay here. We stayed 3 nights, Friday through Sunday. On Friday it was about $63, Saturday $185, Sunday about $50, and then obviously after the resort fee of $45 a night, it added up to be a total of $475 for our 3-night stay over the weekend here at the Horseshoe. What do I think? Well, when it comes to the room, I really have almost no complaints, and I think that this room is an excellent value for what you're receiving. My one complaint has to do with the shower, which similarly to my stay at the Paris Hotel, I just think the shower is way too harsh and rough with the water, and there's really no way to adjust it or anything like that. Other than that, I really love this room. I think it has everything you need, including mini fridge. Really comfortable, enjoyable stay right in the center of the Strip. Another thing I wanted to mention, as I said at the end of my Paris video, I think that the Paris has a lot of great restaurants and amenities, but you don't necessarily need to stay there. And after staying here, I think that this is the perfect alternative because it's quite literally connected directly to the Paris Hotel. Has just as good, if not better rooms for a much better value, almost half the price most nights. Another thing I really liked about this place was the fact that the rideshare pickup and drop-off location is really convenient and easy to access. A lot of these Vegas Strip hotels can be quite a maze when it comes to trying to find your Uber and that sort of thing. Obviously, outside right now, it's a bit of a mess because of the construction that they're doing with Blake Shelton's Ole Red restaurant that will be coming to the Strip later this year. I think this is a really underrated spot here on the Strip, and I think that its rebrand and the renovated rooms have done justice to a resort that has been overlooked quite a bit in recent years. This is going to be a great destination for families, couples, partiers, everyone. If you haven't seen my Planet Hollywood and Paris videos yet, be sure to go take a look at those and let me know what you would want to see me do in Vegas in the future and where you would want to see me stay at next. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like and also subscribe if you haven't already so that you can see more about Los Angeles, Las Vegas, and elsewhere in the future. But with that, I'll see you later. And stay for the bloopers. Thanks. Oh wait. Mid-century type of feel to it. Almost mid-century type of feel to it. Whatever, I'll just keep going.
Do that again.
Great deal for the price. I think the room is a great deal for the price. I'm trying to be animated. Okay, it's recording.
Man's we're rolling, by the way.
Okay. With the World Series of Poker. World Series of Poker tournament is hurt. World Series of Poker tournament is held every year.
Hold on.
I'll put the sunglasses on at the very end.
Yeah. She looks super bitchy.
Wait, redo it.
Good.
And a neck. Here on the lower level. I'm linked.